is truly an honor to have you with us today. And you know, as listening to the governor and looking out of this room of, I'm sorry, male models and other men in the room, but primarily women, and we have the most amazing women leading the state of New Hampshire, with the governor at the helm, with our congresswomen, Senator Shaheen and Senator Ayotte, Congresswoman Custer and Congresswoman Shea Porter, and we are so, I mean, what does that say about women in this state? I mean, that's pretty awesome. And I would be remiss in not reminding everyone that the Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court here in New Hampshire, who we do know and adore, is also a woman, and that would be Linda Delanus. So not only these So having said that, I have another awe-inspiring, wonderful New Hampshire woman to introduce and to share a few words. Senator Ayotte has been a true friend of CASA for many, many years, long before she was in Congress as the Attorney General and as assistant to the governor a number of years ago as well. So we are very, very happy to have Kelly Ayotte, Senator Ayotte, joining us again today. I should also add that the senator was a model for many years, and if you missed that, you missed something really special. But her schedule is getting a little crazy, and she wasn't able to do it, but thank you for those years, too.
Oh, thanks, Marty. Thank you. Governor Hassan, it's really an honor to be here with you. Thank you for your leadership. And, you know, Marty Sink is just incredible. Her tireless energy, her passion, her dedication. When you look at these 25 years that have been so important for the children of our state because of the difference that CASA has made, to have the kind of leadership that we've had from Marty Sink is what has made it possible. And I saw it when I was Attorney General, and I want to thank Marty for what she does every single day, because she just gets up and she just goes and gets it done. And I find her dedication very, very inspiring. So it is an honor to recognize her. I also, you know, I had the experience. I want to thank every single sponsor who is here today. Thank you for what you are doing to help CASA, because you can make an incredible difference in the life of children in New Hampshire, and of all the sponsorships of where you can help great nonprofit organizations in this state. This is an incredible commitment, one of the very, very best. So thank you to the sponsorships, and I hope that we'll see more sponsorships in the future so that CASA can continue to serve more children. Now, I had the experience, I was going to say, of I want to thank the chairman of your board, Jerry Moriarty, and the members of your boards, because Jerry knows a lot about me, so I'm not going to let her tell any stories out of turn about me, because she was my maid of honor. And in fact, the first introduction that I had to CASA was well before I was Attorney General, and when Jerry and I were roommates, before I got married and before we had children. And so she was a CASA volunteer, and I learned so much about CASA just when we lived together and hearing the important work that the volunteers do every single day. And I want to thank every volunteer who is here for your passion, for your dedication, for stepping forward to be the voice of that child who unfortunately has been abused or neglected and finds him or herself in a court system that is just like being in a foreign land. And to have that voice, you are the child's voice, to make such a difference in the life of that child. Thank you for stepping forward, because without the volunteers who are willing to step forward, CASA could not have served the 10,000 children that CASA has served over the last 25 years. So We hope to see even more volunteers, and we thank you for what you do every day on behalf of the children of this state. Now, I have to say that when I had the opportunity to do this show, it was much smaller and there were no men. So I feel like I've been missing out a little bit because the fashion show is going to be more interesting today than it has been in the past. But you have some wonderful models who are going to come out, not only Jamie Staten, but of course Cassandra Gatzis and Dr. Susan Lynch and so many other involved members of the business community and nonprofit sector. And so I know that today is going to be a wonderful, wonderful success because you are here to say that it does make a difference how we treat each child in this state. And CASA is making a difference for children in the most vulnerable circumstances so that they can thrive and grow and have the opportunity we would want for every single child in this state and for our own children. So I thank you so much for having me here today, and I just want to thank all of you for making this possible and continuing to work with CASA to make this possible so that every child can have and reach their full potential in New Hampshire and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. I appreciate all the kind remarks, and it has been truly a gift for me to be able to be with CASA for 25 years. But it would not have been possible without an incredible team doing this important work every day. And I would like to acknowledge all of the CASA staff that are here today because they keep me inspired. Phenomenal staff, and I am so proud of everything that they do. We also have an amazing board of directors, 18 members strong, and there are some board members here with us as well. They're the machine behind and making sure that we can continue to do what we do in a lot of different ways. But if you're a board member, raise your hand, stand up, please. I know that there's some of you here today. I now have the privilege of introducing to you a really remarkable woman, and I've just gotten to know her recently and really delighted that Sandy Cleary could be with us today. She is the CEO of ConCrew, and CrewCon, sorry. Kathleen, Anyway, welcome to Sandy Cleary, who